neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
How long are you staying in Erinsborough?
I'm a permanent fixture, I hope. In a few weeks, you won't know how you survived without Henry Mitchell to brighten up your lives.
That's great. Madge must be pleased.
Yeah, she's rapt.
Well, welcome to Ramsay Street. Can I get you coffee or something?
Oh, no thanks. Giving Henry a guided tour.
Well, what's the rush? I'd love a white coffee and a piece of that cake. It looks delicious.
Charlene?
Yeah, why not?
Who have you met so far?
Oh, an old dragon called Mrs. Mangle.
Not a good start. We're not all like her, you know.
I can see that.
Neighbourhood must have changed quite a bit since you were here last.
Except for the Robinsons. But it seems we're feuding with them. I'm not even allowed to say good day to Scott.
There's a lot of people not too happy with him.
No kidding. I just thought it was Lenny being jealous.
You've got rocks in your head if you think I'd be jealous of Sue Parker. She's been seeing Scott.
She was just in here buying a milkshake.
Yeah, well, now she's outside watching him drink it.
He's out there too, is he? He knows I won't serve him, so he sends Sue in instead.
I always thought Scott was a pretty good kid.
Yeah, so did I, once.
I suppose he thinks he's putting one over me by sitting outside, or he's about to find out how wrong he is.
What are you mooning over Charlene for? You've broken up with her, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, so what if she sees us together? You can go out with whoever you like.
Hold on. Who said anything about us going out together? I was walking past and you stopped me.
All right, Scott, you know you're not welcome here. Clear off.
Daphne?
Go on.
I asked him to stay with me. What's wrong with that?
If you don't like it, you can go too.
Hang on, Scott.
So get out of the way.
You should be grateful you've got me. Nobody else is talking to you.
Who needs them? Going home.
I'll walk with you.
Look, I just want to be left alone. Okay.
Sure.
G'day, Mrs. Clarke.
Hello, Elaine.
I hope Scott Robinson has been hanging around making a nuisance of himself. We don't want any more malicious stories in the local paper.
I'm not too fond of him either, but he did give me his word there'd be no more stories.
I should hope not. He almost destroyed your marriage.
I don't really think he had that in mind, Elaine.
Well, he nearly destroyed your marriage permanently. If you and Desmond had... I've grown very fond of you, Daphne.
Thanks, Elaine. You know, there's another family in Ramsay Street almost back together again. The Mitchells.
Fred's back?
No, Henry.
No, he's in jail.
Not anymore. As a matter of fact, right at this moment, he's in the shop.
You left him alone? In the shop? Unattended? He's probably helping himself to the till.
Thanks.
You! Get away from that till!
What's biting you?
You put her up to this, didn't you?
I did.
Your own sister!
Eileen, cut it out. Two customers wanted to pay their bill and you weren't around, so...
Thanks, Charlene.
I don't believe we've met. Mrs.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is my outspoken mother-in-law, Elaine Clarke.
I'm delighted to meet you, Mrs. Clarke.
Don't you try to soft-soap me, young man. I know the agony your mother's been going through on your account. I find that very hard to forgive.
Who asked you to forgive anybody? It's none of your business.
It would be hypocritical of me not to speak my mind.
I don't blame you for being a bit skittish with me around Mrs. Clarke, but I really have turned over a new leaf. I know how much I've hurt Mum, and I'm going to make it up to her.
Yes, well, we'll see about that.
It's not fair of you to write Henry off before he's been given a chance.
It's all right, Lenny. I don't need you to fight my battles.
Elaine, didn't you have some shopping you wanted to do?
Well, yes, but I thought I'd stay and help you with
No,
the shop.
I'll be fine. Thanks,
Well, are you
Elaine.
sure you'll be all right?
I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Thanks, Elaine. Goodbye. I'll bet.
I reckon I'll have to get used to that sort of reaction. They reckon you're marked for life once you've been inside.
Oh, forget Mrs. Clarke. She's out of the same mould as Mrs. Mangle. I'm sorry, Daff, but she is.
Elaine can be a bit hard to take at times, but you're going to meet a lot more like her when you start looking for work.
It's discrimination.
Don't worry about me, Lenny. I'll fight him all the way to the bank.
I feel like I've run a marathon, but it was worth it. Oh, where's Jim?
Oh, I had to go back to the plant. He said he'd catch you up tonight.
I wanted to thank him.
Yes, they should have him at the next summit meeting.
I am so glad that you two have been able to come to terms with this situation.
Well, that's a bit of an oversimplification, but at least we're on the right track.
Well, bruised feelings take time to heal, but we'll get there, Mum.
Yeah.
Now, the Lassiter's deal.
Oh, we're still in business?
You bet.
Oh, great.
Look, I know I gave you a hard time, Paul, and I'm sorry. To think I used to criticise other people who brought their emotions into the workplace.
It's not always easy to leave them at home.
Maybe, but I'd gone overboard. I'd even rounded up a couple of potential buyers for the Australian division.
Yeah, well, do you mind if we don't talk about that? I was beginning to get used to the good things in life. I'd hate to have to start from scratch again.
At the risk of giving you a swollen head, it's all the hard work that you've put in that would have made a sale relatively easy. Especially what you've done here at Lassiter's.
Yeah, no, that's what would have hurt, seeing Lassiter's go to someone else, though.
Why don't I call Jack now, finalise things? There's no time like the present.
Oh, Rosemary, now you are really talking.
Okay.
Oh, hello. This time she's gone too far.
She came to tell you all about it, did she?
Oh, you know what she's like. She never lets an opportunity slip by.
You think me old battered learn to mind her own business?
Yes, well, if she keeps this up, I've got a good mind to sue.
No, thanks. I've had enough of courts for a lifetime.
You don't know just what a vindictive old cow she can be.
How can someone like that have such a great son?
You don't know her, kids. None of us do.
Mum, I'm talking about Mrs. Clarke. She got stuck in a Henry at the coffee shop.
Oh, no, not Eileen as well.
Well, who do you mean?
Mrs. Mangle.
Oh, her. Everyone knows what she's like. They won't take any notice.
I wouldn't be too sure, and with Eileen carrying on as well.
Come on, Mum. You're not going to let two old gossips get you down, are you?
No, of course I'm not. Oh, you're home early.
I figured I'd need a few hours off.
How about you and I hit the town tonight?
Thanks, mate, but I've got my own plans.
Shane, get out of it.
Come on, mate. Someone's got to introduce me to the local talent.
I wouldn't let any girl I know within cooey of you, mate.
Henry isn't dirt, so don't treat him like that.
It's okay, Lenny. I think I'll go and unpack my bag.
Yeah, well, make sure you keep your stuff to your side of the room.
It's one thing about prison. You have to keep your gear neatly put away. Otherwise, someone only nicks it.
Shane, give him a chance, please.
He should be able to count on a bit of support from his own family. Half the neighbourhood's turned on him already.
I've got more reason than anyone to be suspicious of him and his light-fingered ways.
Shane.
I'm sorry, Auntie Madge, but ever since we were kids, Henry's walked off with everything in mind that he's taken a fancy to.
He's changed.
Yeah? Well, I'm gonna wait and see. If anything of mine goes missing while he's here, I know what to do about it.
Well, that sounds fine, Jack. I've never had a deal go through with so few hassles.
Oh, beauty.
All right. I don't expect you to tear yourself away from all that French cooking. I'll get there as soon as I can.
I can hardly believe it.
Congratulations.
Now I can finally go ahead with some
Well,
of those
certainly
improvements
are.
I had in mind, too.
You're not going to change the atmosphere.
Well, love from everyone here. Bye, Jack.
Just refurbish a few rooms, that sort of thing.
Everything's settled. Jack's going to see his solicitors right away, and I'm flying over there to sign the contracts.
This calls for a celebration dinner.
Oh, not so fast. There's just one small detail that has to be finalised.
Huh?
I thought you said everything was fixed.
Oh, Jack's asked for, how would I put it? A hostage?
What sort of hostage?
Only a small one. Lucy.
Lucy?
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
No, I'm not. Apparently Bradley's been missing her terribly, and Jack thinks it'd be a good idea if she went over and stayed with them for a while.
I'd prefer not to have my granddaughter used as a pawn in your business deals.
Relax, Mother. It's not a condition of the sale. Oh. Although the invitation was serious. And I think it's a great idea. I mean, she could travel over there with me, and it'd be a wonderful experience for her.
Well, I suppose it would be, but you'll have to do a lot of hard talking to Jim. Because he's not going to like the thought of Lucy travelling halfway around the world.
Come on. No.
Lucy, it's just hopeless. You're going to have to put Bouncer down.
Oh, no, please, God. I want him to be in this picture.
Lucy, I'm trying to draw people, not animals. Lucy.
Oh, what do you want?
Hello, Lucy. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Sue. Look, I'm really busy at the moment.
Hey, this is really good. Why don't you draw me?
Well, actually, I'm not really into drawing people. Animals, yeah, animals are sort of my thing. Lucy pushed her way into this one. I'd love to sit around and chat, but I've got too many things to do.
I thought you might like to hear my new album.
No, thanks. Look, Sue, I know you want us to be friends, but it's no good. You've done too many lousy things.
But that was at school. It's different now.
Nobody's talking to me. So you think I'll forget what you were like at school? No way.
I tried to be friends with you, but you wouldn't let me.
What about Mike? You're always chasing after him.
I always liked you better than Mike, but you had Charlene tagging along.
Forget it.
I mean it, Scott. I like you. A lot. And I'm not as bad as you think. Not when you get to know me properly. If you just give me a chance.
I've got hassles right now. Well, maybe if you come back some other time or something. Please.
Sure. Oh, keep it. I'll get it back off you next time I see you.
Oh, beauty. Thanks. So,
Bye.
see ya.
Weren't you a soft touch? Why didn't you just tell her to rack off?
Why don't you just rack off, Lucy?
Well, if it isn't Stinky Sue. What are you doing hanging around here? It's not even garbage collection day.
Just because the street's named after your family doesn't mean you own it.
Well, we are in Neighbourhood Watch. Got to report suspicious characters.
That's a laugh when your brother's an ex-crim.
It's a hell of a lot better than having a moron like you in the family.
I've been visiting Scott, if you must know.
He'd have thrown you out on your ear.
Oh, I think he was quite pleased to see me. He borrowed an album of mine. Not that it's any of your business now that he's dropped you.
I dropped him.
Then you won't mind if I go out with him.
He wouldn't go out with you. He's got more sense.
He's got enough sense to be glad that he's broken up with you. You're seeing you, Charlotte.
Mucking about in gardens isn't really my thing. I reckon I'm more the entrepreneurial type.
That'd be right. I'd bludger. Never have to do an honest day's work in your life.
Look, mate, we've got to live in the same house. Don't you reckon it'd be better for all of us if you'd lighten up a bit? Now, I don't give a damn about me, but you're upsetting Mum.
You've been upsetting her since the day you were born.
Incredible! I don't believe it.
Don't tell me the sprinkler's not working again.
How could he do it? He hates her. Everyone hates her.
50 to 1 that he's Scott.
He's saying Sue Parker.
Is he? Well, makes sense, I suppose. They're both pretty good at that poison pen stuff.
I thought you and Scott broke up over those newspaper stories he wrote. Why do you care who he goes out with?
Well, I didn't waste any time.
Sounds to me like you're still keen on him.
Of course I'm not. I just don't like seeing him make a fool of himself, that's all.
Go over and make it up. I bet he wants to as much as you do.
Not in your life. If Sue's so wrapped in him, she can have him.
Sorry to interrupt, but there's a Derek Morris to see you.
Never heard of him, have you?
No.
Apparently he's from some new business magazine. Disclosure?
Well, he might want to do a story on the corporation.
Oh, let's find out. Show him in, Grant. If he does want to do an interview, is it okay to talk about the Lassiter's takeover?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it'd be good publicity and it's all settled.
Mr. Robinson, good of you to see me.
My pleasure. This is Rosemary Daniels.
Oh, the head of the corporation, an unexpected bonus.
Mr. Morris.
Have a seat. How can we help you?
Well, I'm starting a new business magazine called Disclosure, and I hope to do a series of articles on new and up-and-coming companies in Australia. And I'd like to feature the Daniels Corporation in the first issue.
Well, that's quite a compliment.
Well, not altogether undeserved. I mean, a company like yours that's achieved so much in such a short time deserves some acknowledgement. How would you feel about doing an interview?
Well, it's fine by me. I really think it's Rosemary that you should be talking to, though.
Oh, no offence, Miss Daniels, but it is the Australian end I'm interested in.
Well, then it's absolutely Paul that you should be talking to. Mother, if you're ready, we'll give ourselves an early mark and leave them to it.
Right. Paul, don't forget the dinner.
No, I'll be there, Grant.
I'll have to do some shopping.
Oh, and I'd like to go to the hotel and get my things. If you don't mind, I'd like to come home and stay with you.
Oh, darling, I'd love that.
Okay.
Daphne, I think you should be more explicit with Madge about the tea.
Des and I caused an uproar at the dinner Madge invited us to the other night. The least I can do is to invite Harold over here and prove we're not totally uncivilised.
Yes, but you didn't just invite Harold. Madge may bring her entire family.
Meaning Henry?
Daphne, I feel sorry for the boy. And for Madge, too. But I don't think you should encourage Henry to visit. I mean, you've got Desmond's reputation to think about. How would the bank feel if they knew you were entertaining a common criminal? Daphne, what's the matter? Dear Daphne, Des has been in touch with me to tell me that he's handed my financial mess over to someone else. He also told me why. Please believe that I never meant to cause any trouble between you two. It was really silly of me not to realize that my swearing Des to secrecy might seem rather odd to his wife. It was also very silly not to realize what a great guy he is. Still, my loss is your gain, and I hope you appreciate him better than I did. I wish you both every happiness. Yours sincerely, Lorraine, Kingham.
Now, not a word to Lucy until we've talked to Jim.
Okay.
I'm not sure that he'll be entirely keen on the idea. Lucy! Scott? Let go. Calm down.
Don't tell me your big ears stretch all the way down to the office.
Bradley rang, and he can speak French, Gran, and he's going to teach me.
Now, hold on. Don't get so excited. Nobody's asked your father yet.
Oh, he won't mind. It's educational.
Oh, well, I don't know whether he'll agree with that.
Mum, I think I'll leave you to it. I'd like to make some phone calls and check up on Disclosure magazine.
Why's that?
Curiosity. I like to know who the company's dealing with.
Oh, by the way, Gran, I'll have to get some new clothes. Bradley said all the women there are very chic.
Chic, darling. And the clothes you already have are perfectly all right.
Maybe I'd better wait for a while and buy them there, because Bradley said that the European fashion is way ahead of ours.
Huh.
Well, that's quite a jump. Airline steward one day and heading up the Daniels Corporation in Australia the next.
Yeah, well, I did have some business experience in between. And, of course, Rosemary kept a close eye on things to begin with.
I think we've covered the business side pretty thoroughly now. I'd like to get a few personal details. Show our readers the man behind the executive, as it were.
Sure. But since I've been here, I haven't really had much time for a personal life.
No, your marriage virtually began and finished while you were still with the airline, didn't it?
My marriage has no place in this article.
She was a murderess, I believe, even tried to kill you.
Look, that was over and done with a long time ago.
But not her suicide. That was quite recent, wasn't it?
Look, I think it's time we finish this interview, Mr. Morris. You're starting to get into areas which are really none of your business.
But it's a matter of public record. I believe your refusal to visit her in prison is what caused her to commit suicide.
That's not public record. Now, who told you?
Surely you don't expect me to reveal my sources, Mr. Robinson, but you do admit it.
I admit to nothing. Why don't you get out?
Look, the article is going to be printed anyway. I'm just giving you a chance to put forward your point of view. Now, without some mitigating circumstances, it's going to look pretty damning to your business associates.